Hello friends, welcome to NJCF. We are learning social science of 10th standard and we have started with the first chapter. In the previous video we talked about natural heritage of India, landscape, rivers, streams, oceans, wildlife, vegetation are some examples of natural heritage. Now in this video we will talk about cultural heritage of India. Can you tell me the difference between natural heritage and cultural heritage? There is one basic difference between them. Natural heritage resources usually refer to land, water, animals and plants, whereas cultural heritage resources include art, sculptures, building, traditions, etc. So let's talk about cultural heritage of India. India has gifted to the world a diverse and rich heritage. Cultural heritage is a man-made heritage. For example, buildings, art, sculptures, monuments, all these things are made by man. So whatever is made by man, that is known as man-made heritage or cultural heritage. So what is the importance of cultural heritage? This heritage would help to maintain a cultural and civilization dialogue between people and societies and culture. Whatever is received or created by human with his tact, wisdom, art and skill is called cultural heritage. Starting from Aryans, Kshatrap, Kushan, Huns, Persians, Turks, Arabs, Mughal, Britishers, French, etc. castes and tribes have came to India. Indian culture from the exchange between all these has become rich. So in previous video we talked that culture is the mutual exchange of thoughts, ideas, traditions or customs within countries. Various tribes and castes came to India and India adopted all the cultures. The people of India from the prehistoric period have contributed to the people of the world. The art of architecture and sculpture are 5,000 years old. Now, architecture and sculpture, these two are different words. What is the difference between them? A sculpture is three-dimensional work of art and architecture refers to the design, development and construction of building. The remains of Indus Valley civilization is an evidence of this. So, Indus Valley civilization is known for their urban planning. Lothal is one of the earliest sites discovered in India, which remains similar to the findings in Mohenjo-daro and Harappa in Pakistan. On seeing the remains of the figures of the god and goddesses, humans, animals and several toys as well as sculpture of a bearded man and a statue of a dancer, one feels self-esteemed and pride in our cultural heritage. So when you see those things, you feel proud and self-esteemed. That's why India has gifted to the world a diverse and rich heritage. Here you can see the picture of bearded man's sculpture, which was found in Mohenjo-daro, one of the masterpieces that is kept at National Museum of Pakistan. As I said in the previous video that there are total 7 natural heritage sites. There are 40 heritage sites located in India. This includes 32 cultural sites, 7 natural sites and 1 mixed criteria site. Kanchenjunga National Park is India's first mixed heritage site recognized by UNESCO. Further, when we look at the figure of bullock or iron on an inverted lotus of Maurya era, the statue of Gautam Buddha in a meditative form, or the Kalkhand statues of Jain Tirthankars, the caves of Ellora of Rashtrakuta dynasty, etc. By seeing this heritage, we feel proud, glad, and also respect for our cultural heritage. We know that this was originally placed on the top of the Asoka pillar during his rule over the Maurya Empire, and the 4 lions symbolize power, courage, confidence, and pride. Then Ellora Caves are listed by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site and is celebrated for its Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain temples and monuments which were carved from the local cliff rock in the 6th century. Our cultural heritage accommodates palaces, buildings, sculptures, stupas, viharas, temples, chaityas, mosques, tombs, forts, and gates. We have studied that there are many palaces, buildings, mosques, forts, tombs, and gates are seen in India, and this heritage was built during the Mughal period. Mughal emperor built many palaces, buildings, forts, gates, even historical places of our freedom movement like Sabarmati Ashram, Dandi, Bardoli, Wardha, Shantiniketan, Delhi, etc. can also be considered as a part of our cultural heritage. We know about Dandi March, we know about Sabarmati Ashram, we know about Shantiniketan in Kolkata. So all these historical places of freedom movement are also cultural heritage. Besides, language, scripts, discovery of zero, mathematics, calendar, astronomy, iron, literature, religion, Yuddha Shastra, chariot, political science, zoology, botany, Vastu Shastra, religion, republic, judiciary, legislation, environment protection are the important discovery of India. So you can see that how many discoveries are done by India. What we know today is already mentioned in our Vedas and Puranas. Other contribution of India to the world include chess, basmati rice, yoga, Sanskrit, Ayurveda, plastic surgery, binary system, ink, fiber optics, USB, Fibonacci numbers, and many more. So now you can see that how India has given the rich culture to the world. We know about Aryabhat. Who was the Aryabhat? Aryabhat was the great Indian mathematician who invented the number 0. Varamihir, who was astronomer during the 6th century, was one of the first in the world to study the details about the sun. Then Vishwakarma was the first architect of world. Even Vishwakarma Jayanti is also celebrated. So now you can understand how cultural heritage of India is rich and varied. Now in the next video, we will talk about cultural heritage of Gujarat.